All right, this is season 4, episode 9, The Piggyback. Robert, it's all come down to this. Do you think it will give us a satisfying conclusion for every character?
Maybe not every character, but we shall
Um,
see.
in three, two, one, play. You guys might as well just move to Russia. You're never getting out of
Yeah, it's that tricky thing where you don't want the subplot to be too easy, but what we get is
there.
too drawn out.
At this point, they should just be able to go home. Like, it's done. Just finish it.
Yeah, but we got to see Hopper fight a Demogorgon again.
Are they going to get captured again?
Or I think they have to turn back.
Well, he did just sabotage the plane because, of course, he fucking did.
Yeah, this guy is like the worst and not in a fun way. What they're going for is, oh, you to hate. It's like, no,
No, I
I'm
just
just tired of
get
him.
him off my screen. This is like an unfunny improv skit.
There's a lot of that with this subplot.
Can we just like abolish improv for a while, just in everything? I am so sick of it.
It's funny. I was reading up on a Spiral, and like that movie was Chris Rock's idea. It's something he presented to Lionsgate. When he talked to the writers, what Chris Rock said was, "Okay, you guys figure out the script, figure out the plot. Don't worry about writing jokes. I'll provide the jokes. I'll do the humor." And then it's
Oh,
like, oh, that's why that movie has so many winded speeches and
yeah.
improv bits because they're not scripted. And
Well,
Chris Rock can be funny. Like, I do like Chris Rock. That was
it's
just what
just
didn't work.
it's not the movie for that.
No. That's the thing, and I think he wanted it to lean more into comedy, but it's like that's not the script they wrote. It's
No.
like his improv and the script we got just did not gel
Remember
together.
when that cop went on like a 5 minute rant about buying heroin?
Yep.
That was funny. Why? This is gonna be a weird thing to complain about. Why are we doing like tease, strip tease, like watching Winona Ryder get naked, but
He's not naked. Yeah, it's just an intimate moment for them.
they're not even looking at each other.
Yeah.
And just like the way it was filmed was weird. Like it's so weird seeing him run through the Marvel machine.
Well, yeah, he lost a lot of weight. It's funny. When did he do his Hellboy movie? Because I know he
It's
lost.
2019.
Okay. Well, I think he lost a lot of weight for that, and then by Stranger Things season 3, he gained it all back. It's like, fuck, I'm done working out for a while. Because he probably filmed Hellboy first.
Probably underrated Hellboy movie. It has a talking Scottish pig. That's peak.
I didn't say it wasn't entertaining. That's a weird one where I think his performance is fun, but it's also so the wrong performance for that material. It's real
Okay.
strange.
So I have a weird complaint. I'm born and raised in Indiana, and I like to think, we're middle class. I have never once planned to eat veal or asked anybody if they want to get together to eat veal. Like
Eh,
that's not a common thing around here.
I think that's the point, though. It's like, oh, that's like an more upper class thing we can
But here it would be
we can plan
steak
for.
or something like that. It's a
Yeah.
nitpick. Tyler says that Hellboy 2019 is not good. You sir are incorrect. That movie is peak. Kudos to them for finally just paying off one of the 6,000 love stories that they have going on.
I'm glad we did, and I've always thought these two had great chemistry.
I
I
mean, I was already sold that they were going to get together by season 3.
Yeah, but some people have that weird thing of, oh, that's too predictable or that's forced. No, this is
I
fine.
hate that shit.
Yeah,
It's predictable for a reason because it works.
yeah. They make sense together. They have good chemistry. That's why, and that's why I've said before. When we get into season 5, it's like, in terms of death predictions, either they're both safe or they both die. Like they're not gonna kill one and let the other, because we've already done
We
that.
we
Um,
can't have any tragedy in our horror show.
but I think it's possible they both die. I don't know.
No, I mean it is
Um,
possible. I'm indifferent on that.
and meanwhile, back with Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys.
The best plot of the show. I don't understand the physics of this. Where does
I don't either.
gravity kick in?
Well, it's like it's perfectly in between. Like it's half going one way, half going the other. Does that actually make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, when does the gravity kick in for like the upside down versus the other world? Because he just like falls at a certain point. Whoa! Damn it! I love the way that's edited and made it look like she's gonna fall on the trash can nails. It's like, well, we killed Robin. That's how Jonathan should die in season 5. Is just sheer incompetence.
Does anybody have a flashlight?
I'm shocked FF hasn't come to digital yet.
Yeah. Oh.
I want to see it. Make up my own mind.
I keep forgetting you haven't seen it yet. Hero shot.
Yeah. This is the main trio that I want for season 5.
John, we complain a lot about modern stuff being poorly lit, being too hard to see. Now, in your setup, do you when you're not on camera, when you're just watching shit, do you have all your lights on, or do you have
I
it
try to
dimmer
watch
lit?
it without my lights on. It's
Okay,
easier to
just
see.
curious.
Even with some modern stuff, I still have to go. What?
Huh? Yeah, because like right now, I have big studio lights on me, and like that does make
Yeah.
see, some of the darker stuff.
Well, my favorite thing is they
When
had
I'm watching stuff normally.
they started doing those like interview shows after each episode or whatever, and they
Mhm.
showed Joe Keery, Maya Hawke, and the actor that plays Eddie. I can't think of his name at the moment. The big guitar scene,
Joseph Quinn.
and they're all going, "What?" Yeah, it's Joseph Quinn. Thank you. I have a very minor nitpicky thing with that scene, but we'll get there. It's very minor. It doesn't affect my enjoyment of the show whatsoever. It's just a me thing because that's my genre of music. Meanwhile, this.
Some of the gang is back together.
Meanwhile, at the bus stop.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before, but like one of my gripes with both this and season 3, it's like we can't just let Eleven and Mike be happy and get along. It's like there is that forced conflict where they have to have the falling out, and then get back together at the end. It's like, okay, can we please not do that next season?
It's
That's a trope
especially
I'm getting
bad in
tired of.
3 where it's just Max going, yeah, you should break up with him.
Yeah.
Tyler wants to know if you really have studio lights.
I mean, I call them that, but like they're very cheap. I just bought them on Amazon.
Oh.
That's what they're technically called.
You have really good. I will say you do have good lighting. Although the only place I can tell is it's reflecting off your Superman box.
Yep, I know it's annoying.
It's
I
not
might.
it's not bad or anything. It's just funny. I've never noticed that until just now.
I've had these for years. One of my bulbs went out on one of the shows we were doing last year, and I got that replaced. But the other bulb is still kicking after like 5 years or whatever. I'm still waiting for it to die on camera, and it hasn't done it yet. But I have a spare, so it's not a big deal. I have thought about though getting new lights, like for more color variety. You know, something mixed up, but
Red and green for Christmas.
Yeah, some orange and purple for October.
It's orange and black, you fraud.
Purple's a Halloween color. What are
No,
you
it's
talking
not. Halloween is orange and black.
about? I'm not saying it's not, but purple's a big Halloween color. Are we gonna have this debate now?
I don't care that much. I don't see it as a Halloween color personally.
Purple is a fall color. Miguel Nunez Jr. said it in the Scooby-Doo movie.
No.
Purple, because he scolds Daphne for what she's wearing. He's like, "What are you doing? Purple is a fall color. It's the middle of May." It's great.
No, that's good. Where's those on 4K, Warner Brothers?
Right?
Dude, with Arrow doing all those 4Ks for Warner Brothers, please, please.
Give me the Arrow 4K Deluxe of Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Please. I mean, if Clash and Wrath of the Titans can get that treatment, why
the
not?
RoboCop remake got that treatment.
Oh god.
Through Shout Factory. Funnily enough, the only one that hasn't gotten a 4K treatment is RoboCop 3.
Oh.
And I don't really like that movie, but I like it more than the remake.
That's probably fair. Yeah, we've talked about watch partying that before.
We should.
For whatever reason.
It'd be fun.
I don't know. Does RoboCop 3 ever stream? I feel like I never see it.
It's honestly all three of those are like all over the place in terms of streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes the first two are on Max, other times they're at MGM Plus. If you have that.
Oh, it's on Prime right now.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to get together and do that at some point. Tyler would love to see them make a box set of the first four movies. So the thing with those animated movies is there's especially those is there's a limit to how good you can make those look. I'm
Mhm.
personally satisfied with those Blu-rays that they've been putting out for those.
Yeah, and I don't know because I think like a different. He said first four specifically because I think a different studio takes over after that for those
Probably.
direct to video movies. But yeah, I've never seen them like all together.
No, because they're doing those Warner Brother archive releases for them. I have the Zombie Island one, which unfortunately comes with Return to Zombie Island.
Yeah,
Um,
which I haven't seen, but everyone hates it.
I just haven't watched it yet. The Scooby Doo and the Witches, and this what makes it more frustrating is that Scooby Doo and the Witches Ghost got a Blu-ray with the Alien Invaders. That makes more sense. Those are the next two movies.
Yeah, has Cyber Chase gotten a Blu-ray yet?
Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase Blu-ray. There is a Blu-ray, but I don't know if this this new? They
Oh,
released a
maybe like
Blu-ray of
one.
just that one back in 2022,
Hmm.
but it doesn't look like it's gotten the Warner Brothers
Archive
um
treatment.
collection archive treatment, yeah. And I wonder if that's because it was already on Blu-ray, or if they just don't have another movie to pair it with.
And Tyler says that those don't come out over here. Yeah, that blows.
Stop being Australian. Bro is dressed like Marty McFly.
I
I'm
would watch a remake of Back to the Future if you cast
yes.
David Harbour as
Have you
Marty
seen
McFly.
the 40th anniversary treatment they're giving that movie?
Oh yeah, like that big deluxe.
Well, and then they're also doing individual
I can
steelbook
afford that.
releases. I can't afford that.
Mhm.
I ca Here's my dilemma. I really just want the first two because I don't like three, but I also feel like it would drive me nuts to not have all three on my shelf, and I can't really afford them right now. Because I pre-ordered In the Mouth of Madness because that's peak, and I'm
Yes.
putting my foot down there. I'm done for a while, so hopefully those aren't limited edition, and I can never get those on 4K.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, and I have all three Back to the Futures on Blu-ray, so that's not top priority for me right now to upgrade like some other stuff.
Yeah.
I also need to quit buying shit for a while.
I hear
I
that.
just be because it was on sale that Blu-ray collection of the Batman was down to $29.
I saw
So
that.
I went ahead and ordered
I
that.
almost did it, but I was still like, that's still too pricey for me. For it's not even the complete set. You fucking.
I know. It sucks that it doesn't include the Batman versus Dracula. I'm still annoyed
I
about
wonder if
that.
that's a rights thing.
Probably. There because that's not even on DVD, it was never packaged with the show.
Yeah,
So there was
'cause it's
probably
like
another
one of the
studio
best
involved with
Batman
it.
movies.
Yeah. Just put it out on Blu-ray. I will buy it. You fucks.
I'm waiting for Black Friday because I'm hoping to get a good deal on Seven. Because I
Yeah.
watched the digital version of the 4K transfer and holy moly! But I'm still watching to see if they cancel that Superman Steelbook. It still says processing.
Yeah. And yeah, the 7 one caused a stir because they used some minor AI adjustments with it, but at least Fincher oversaw the whole process, and I've heard it looks great.
It's so
So
from what I understand, the difference between that and like the Cameron movies is that still going back to the original negative and scanning it. The Cameron and people are still doing most of the work. They just had an AI do some stuff. The Cameron movies are just scanning like the Blu-ray scan and then having an AI go in there and do the rest of the work.
it's like an AI upscale.
Yeah,
It's not.
that's not what Seven is.
And that's what Jaws 3 was. Because like, why are you even gonna bother putting Jaws 3 on 4K,
What?
especially if it's just gonna be a shitty 4K
Well, you
or
gotta have the
AI
whole set. We've got Jaws, we've got Jaws 3, we got Jaws 5. I can't believe somebody thought they'd get away with that.
Yeah, that those Italians, they do movies differently over there.
Well, no, what's funny is that's a newer Blu-ray release from Severin Films. Also,
Yeah.
speaking of physical media, because you know how A24 just announced their big trilogy box set, which I'm pissed about. Second Sight has also put out announced just Pearl and Maxine.
Oh, weird.
The Maxine, the Second Sight from Maxine release looks terrible.
Oh.
I'm part of me wants to get that like big box set. I think $100 for 3 movies is a little egregious, and I already own 2 of them. But that's the Second Sight one. It looks like fucking AI made that art.
Let's check this out. Yeah, that could be better.
Yeah.
Her face looks weird.
Her face looks weird. Like her wrist looks like it's broken.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So. Tyler says Jaws 5 question mark.
Yeah, they made
John
it.
is referring to.
No, don't. They made a Jaws 5. It was good. It's the best Jaws sequel.
They? Who's to say? Where'd you find that picture? By the way?
I'm in a couple of boutique Blu-ray Reddits.
It's amazing that has a Blu-ray.
Yes. Well, I mean, in modern day, because like you got Vinegar Syndrome, but basically that's all they do.
That's true. I don't know if I've ever bought a Vinegar Syndrome.
The only thing they have that I know of that I've been tempted by is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Because Arrow put one out, but Arrow's is busted as of the last time I read. There's a problem with the discs, so people recommend Vinegar Syndrome's version, even though that one doesn't have Dolby Vision. But it's the only Texas movie I need. I've got all the other ones that I care about.
Yeah, I do still need a copy of 2.
But Tyler said that's the same for the TMNT box set. I picked that up because I got it for a little cheaper than retail.
Have you gotten it yet, or is it just
no? That doesn't come out till December. I am kind of sad to miss out on that Arrow artwork, but I trust Orbit DVD more, and it's fine.
That one's tough for me. It's like, do I buy the really expensive set, or do I just buy the cheap Blu-rays? I don't know. I need to stop buying shit.
And that, I mean, I'll sell you. I've got the cheap Blu-ray trilogy over there. I'll sell it to you. No, I mean, with stuff like that, I always say, go by your budget, but also keep in mind the 4K is going to be more future-proof.
That's true.
Also, you might get lucky if you're not impatient like me. Maybe they'll start doing individuals. Because I did see a Hellraiser 1 Arrow 4K, just the first movie.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I like the second Ninja Turtles movie. I only need the first one on 4K.
Yeah.
That's the only one I need.
I don't really need 3, but it's fine. I don't want 3, really actually.
3. I really don't need 3.
No, what's bullshit is you're going to do that, but then you're not going to do 4? I know it's a different medium, but that's still the 4th movie. Yeah. And it's better than 3.
That is true. Yeah, no, there have been Blu-ray releases that have included TMNT.
Yeah.
This one also should. My DVD, because I have an old, it's actually really cool. I got a deluxe DVD set where it's...
real quick, not to interrupt you, but I love this conversation. However, I think the writers remember things differently than what actually happened.
About what?
So he is saying, "Thank you for giving me that hit on the head I needed to be a better person." He is thanking her for cheating on him.
I don't think he's thanking her for that specifically. But no, it's just a moment for Steve saying, "Hey, I'm a better person now than I used to be," and
But he's saying he needed it, but
get that.
I don't think they're remembering how that went down. But it's fine because these two have good chemistry, and I much prefer their scenes together than Captain Charismaless. And I've seen a lot of people say this is regression. I disagree.
No.
We had like a throwaway line that he wasn't in love with Nancy anymore. I never bought that he wasn't. Like,
Mhm. Anyway, what I was saying about the Ninja
yeah,
Turtles
go ahead.
movies. This is actually one of the first like really cool things DVD back in the day. But it's a box set, but it's like it's like a circular tray that you can like zip up, and it's got the sleeves in it, and it had the original trilogy plus the TMNT movie
Oh,
on
that's awesome.
DVD, and it's a really cool looking set. It's something I probably would. And like on the cover, it's like the comic book drawing of Raphael's face from like the OG comics. It's really nice. That's something I probably wouldn't part with, but I do need to upgrade for those motion pictures. At least the first one and maybe TMNT.
I'll be right back.
Push it. Only 2 hours to go. Like I said, we're in one of those areas where I don't think it's the show's fault. It's just in my setup right now. I'm like cannot see what's going on in the upside down right now. That doesn't sound good.
I like the sound of that, Tim.
Yeah, and Tyler says it's crazy how long this episode is. I hope that's not the norm 5. We'll see. And I'm of two minds about it because like this is a binge show. So sure. Like yeah, Netflix could do 2 hour episodes, people will sit through it. But it's also like you could split these up more. Like I it's just it's kind of arbitrary that the season is 9 episodes. It might as well be 13 with
Yeah.
as long as uh but and I did find it funny when the Duffers were talking about how like I think the first season is 8 episodes, the next season so on and so forth, and they're like, well, the seasons are longer, have as many episodes as the story requires. It's like that doesn't mean anything when your episodes are an hour and a half long, or in this case, 2.5 hours. Like, it's completely
It might as well just be
arbitrary at that
movies.
point that it's 9 episodes.
Yeah.
Ethereal music playing.
Meanwhile, in the Blue Man Group's house,
Hey,
Tyler wants to know if we've seen Companion. We have seen Companion.
yeah, I have. I watched it on the HBO Max.
Yeah. It's good. That's about all the thoughts I had on it.
It's good. Probably won't make my top 5 of the year, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten bumped down. This has been like a really good year.
It has. I don't know if I'm ready to say like if this is a better year or not than last year, but we have had just a lot of just really good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have a pretty extensive honorable mention list. I'm sure.
Okay, I lied. Right now, it might make my number 5, but I need to rewatch 28 Years Later.
And there's a couple big ones that haven't come out yet,
What am I forgetting?
like Predator Badlands.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately though, with that coming out in November, I probably won't get to see it this year.
That's true. Well, unless it bombs horribly and then hits digital like a week later, that is
Yeah.
always possible.
Although you never could tell with Disney because FF bombed, or at least like it didn't do great,
Yeah,
and it's still not on a digital.
that's true.
Tyler says 2025 has been a better year for superhero movies. I mean, yeah, I saw the last few years.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with this year. Like, it started with the bad one with Captain America, but I liked everything else, and I've not seen Toxic Avenger yet.
Yeah.
So, hope I like that. They're communicating with the lights.
Oh
Yeah, and
no.
Tyler says the Black Phone 2 is coming out. I hope that's good. I don't know what
I don't have much
to
anticipation for
expect from
that.
that. It looks very Nightmare on Elm Street-ish, which could be cool. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm open to it being good. I just
Yeah, I'm not like crazy hyped or anything. Oh, and The Long Walk.
Oh
Which I
yeah.
haven't seen yet.
Is that a
That's
horror movie? I just know like they make people walk.
it's Stephen King, and like I've heard it's pretty brutal and intense. Like I I I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna try to see it this weekend. Hope I like it, but it sounds like it counts. Trying to think of like another Stephen King thing that like it's comparable to. But I've heard it's very intense and very dark. Like it's trying to be disturbing more than like jump scares, traditional stuff.
Are you guys gonna cover Welcome to Derry? I mean, I'll watch the pilot.
Yeah, I keep forgetting when that's coming out, but yeah,
Yeah,
we'll try to do like a first impressions on it for sure.
I'm not excited for that.
Did you hear that? What's his name? Dick Halloran's gonna be in it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, they're doing like a Stephen King universe thing with it.
Well, to be fair, that is in the book. Dick Halloran
Oh,
is
okay.
mentioned in the book.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
No, Stephen King had the whole like shared universe
Shared, yeah.
thing before anyone else.
I it probably won't just because different studios own different rights to different properties. I do wonder if we'll ever see a day where we get like the rebooted shared Stephen King universe where we remake all this shit but it's all connected. Like I don't know if that'll ever happen, but we'll see.
I don't think it'll ever happen, but I'd love it dearly if it did.
I guess the closest we got to that was that Castle Rock show, but I never watched it.
Well, and that show's weird because it's like the characters and references, but it's an original story. And some of it's weird, like Evil Dead 2013, the main girl in that.
Oh, Jane Levy?
Yes.
Oh,
She
cool.
plays Jackie Torrance.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Jack Torrance's niece, who took his name to annoy her parents, which is
but also,
cringy.
isn't the girl like Abra in Doctor Sleep? That's like his illegitimate
Yes,
daughter or something,
in the
or
book.
granddaughter. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Oh God, the Torrance family's so confusing.
yeah, granddaughter, because her mom is his illegitimate daughter,
Okay.
which I think the movie fixes.
Yeah, the movie was wise to cut that out. But if we ever did remake The Shining and Doctor Sleep, that is something you could set up in The Shining of like him cheating on Wendy and that being part of their friend, like knows he cheated on her. Maybe hasn't
I
admitted it or something. Like you could do something with that. I don't know.
You could. I think the problem with that is you're supposed to feel bad for Jack.
Yeah,
Making him a cheater.
yeah. That's
Because
fair.
the thing with Jack in the book is, he has a drinking problem, and that leads to a temper problem. But he's faithful. Like, he wants to be good.
Yeah, and when he hurts Danny, that's clearly meant to be an accident. Like
Yes.
he wasn't trying to assault him. That's just kind
He
of what
was
happened.
drunk, didn't know, actually, pulled too hard. It's a bad thing, but it's
Yes.
understandable.
Hmm.
Unless you're in the movie where I'm not convinced Jack Torrance in the movie doesn't already hate his family. And the hotel just gave him an excuse to go crazy. So I've had this since the
this
beginning of the show. Like they have chemistry together, and like that's fine. So it's fine. But it's funny how like they don't look at all alike.
yeah, it happens. No, this is easily one of my favorite scenes with them, and it feels very meta, like the characters where he's like, "Hey, you used to come to me like for help when you were in trouble." It's like, yeah, we haven't done that on the show for a while for some reason. Good. I want more stuff like this.
The problem with doing anything with dramatic with Will right now is I can't take that haircut seriously.
I know. That's one thing I'm looking forward to in 5. Is I'm
No,
like,
don't
thank
worry.
God.
Lucas gets the stupid ass haircut in 5.
It's the 80s. It's fine. He has to go through his weird hair phase. But yeah, I am relieved that Will is finally getting a decent haircut for the final season.
But real quick to go back to companion for a second, it's been a great year for Jack Quaid.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Novocaine. I don't know if that's
Oh,
streaming anywhere. I
I don't
still need to
know.
watch it.
That was fun. It wasn't bad.
We love Jack Quaid.
Yeah, he was in something else this year too.
Hmm, probably. If you were to put Jack Quaid in a Stephen King remake of something, what character do you think he'd fit in the Stephen King universe?
He's good at that awkward, geeky, but also kind of a bad guy thing. Harold in The Shining.
Which one's that one?
That is the one that can't take a clue with Franny, because he wants her. but she wants Stu, and so he
Oh,
joins with Nadine. That guy.
okay,
Make
okay.
that Jack Quaid.
A, I agree. And B, you're talking about The Stand, right?
Yes.
You said The Shining.
Oh shit, sorry.
Who's Harold in The Shining? There aren't a lot of characters in that book.
Oh. Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but he's in that movie Heads of State that I kind of want to
Oh,
watch.
okay,
Because that's Idris Elba and Cena.
cool. Yeah, I heard about that. It kind of came and went.
Yeah. Well, it's a Prime movie. And it's almost 2 hours. Dear God.
Do I look like I'm made of time?
Oh, I didn't know he was in Across the Spider Verse.
Oh yeah, was he?
He's Earth 65 Peter Parker. Uh,
Yeah, that makes...
the Gwen.
Oh, that yeah, he was.
He's the
Yeah,
one that turned himself into the lizard.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's the most frustrating thing about those Spider Verse movies. I don't give a shit about the multiverse in Spider Man. Like I like the multiverse in some books. That is fundamentally opposite of what Spider Man is in the comics to me. But B, Spider Gwen has such a cool what if world, and we can't do anything with that because she's gonna be stuck in this multiverse bullshit.
I like the stuff with Gwen a lot in that movie, but that's one I'd love to see a spinoff for. That'd be
He
great.
wants to know if we saw the Joker design for the Absolute Batman book. I saw, like they tease him like in issue 3, and I
I
saw a
think I did.
cover.
I think I did, and it looked insane. But
Yeah.
I'm not reading that book, so
Do
no
you know
comment.
about like the switch in status quo with him?
I saw some stuff at the start, but like I don't care about spoilers.
Okay, so you know how in that book Bruce is like a blue collar, down to earth guy. Joker is the one that went around the world and
Really,
trained with Raish. I think that could be interesting.
that could be fun.
That book is so stupid that it turns around to being like entertaining. Uh oh, dude, do you know about the Penguin?
I haven't heard about the Penguin.
So the way that all of his friends are becoming supervillains is apparently Bane is doing it in his war against Bruce. He shatters like every bone in Penguin's body, and if he ever heals, he'll have fins like a penguin and have to
Oh
waddle.
God.
And uh, the Riddler, he like bashed his brains in and took his eyes out. So the Riddler replaced what was left of it with a robot brain and eyes. It's so stupid that it turns around to be kind of awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd say I was down on it when it was announced. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, "Oh God, this is gonna be terrible." And then people are enjoying it. It's a hit.
Absolute Wonder Woman is legitimately great though.
That's at the top of my list. That's the one I most want to read.
I messaged you this earlier, but I do want to do more comics on the channel. Um, we could do that Buffy reboot when it comes out.
Yeah, it also helps Absolute Batman, where it feels like, oh, this is what Scott Snyder's probably been wanting to do for like years. Just go batshit crazy. Like he had such a long traditional run on Batman. I feel like he's wanted to just go batshit crazy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when he tried to before and stuff like his All Star Batman or Dark Knight's Metal, do you think he was just constrained by those being like in continuity?
Yes.
Like
Able to
that.
build your own continuity, you can go further.
Mhm.
Have you seen Absolute Black Mask? Because it's amazing.
Yeah, that was wild.
This is a really unfortunate choice in lighting for this dramatic scene because she looks like Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
She's blue, dabba dee dabba die.
She, if she was green, she'd die. He just goes full Freddy. I'm your boyfriend now, Max. Wait, no, no, no.
No, no, no. You can't do that. Tyler just sent me the picture of Joker from Absolute Batman. Yeah, I
Is it
saw
the
that. It
playing
looks,
card one?
yeah, it looks insane. We'll see.
Yeah.
I also saw some people with that new Lego Batman game coming out where they're like, "Oh, I really hope Batman," and he's a giant
I'd love that.
Lego guy.
No, and the first issue is so funny too. Because they have him doing all this stuff like the axe and the ears. But they have Alfred providing very clear narration that he's purposely stabbing where he won't kill people.
I like Creepy Lucas in the scene. I think he sells it. Like, oh no, that's not him. Bugs. He is her boyfriend now.
Oh. Tyler wants to know what your impression for Stranger Things is. We've seen the Chatter and Space Kook.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't got many.
There isn't really anything like funny to
So,
impersonate in this. Oh no, do your 11 impression.
what was my 11 impression?
I don't know if you have one. Just make one.
Oh no, an emotional montage. I like that they flash back to her wearing the Michael Myers mask.
Yeah.
We're back in California.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird that that never comes up. That Max is stuck in Hawkins, but some of her friends are now living in California, where she used to be. Feels like that should have come up at some point.
I would
But
require
we'll
these
just
writers to not be hacks.
oh,
What are you drinking?
just water.
Oh.
I can't drink anything heavy tonight.
I didn't mean like alcohol.
We got
Okay.
like 2.5 more hours to go.
So this is a minor nitpick. I would have respected this season a lot more if the metalhead didn't pick the most obvious, well-known metal song to mankind.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I didn't know this song super well before this season.
Oh.
I'm more familiar with some other Metallica songs, so it didn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me in the long run because it's still a badass scene. I love this song, but
But yeah,
I don't know. Make me buy he's a metalhead. Have him play like Kill 'Em All or something. Or go lesser mainstream. Slayer, Metallica, or Megadeth, Overkill, Agent
they should have
Orange.
they should have broken the timeline and had him do the song from Mission Impossible 2. Then this would be peak. And Tyler says that
Do you
he's
know what this song is about?
no.
So This is a song about the band's drug addiction at the time, and it's kind of in a three-act structure. So you get the first part, which is the angsty, like, this is ruining my life, and then the middle is nice and calm, and it's, the calm before the storm, and then the third act of the song is the master of puppets, the drugs, luring you back in.
Yeah. And to be fair, at least some thought went into picking this song. It's not just because
Yeah.
it's popular. Like, thematically, it is tied to what they are going up against the master of puppet, the puppet master, if you will.
No, like I said, it's not a bad choice. I just would have respected them more if it wasn't the most
The middle
obvious
song.
thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because there's that cynical part of me, right? That's like, oh, this is for the normies, so the normies get that it's metal. See, he's totally like he's an Iron Maiden guy. I
Oh, it's not, I would have loved if this was an Iron Maiden song.
yeah.
He's named Eddie. Like,
I
Iron
don't
Maiden
know
mascot.
I'm not I don't know the year to album for Iron Maiden, but like the Number of the Beast, Wasted
Yeah.
Year, or the Trooper, those could have worked. And those are still more mainstream, but not. Well, this is for the normies.
Mhm. Yeah, the first Bill and Ted movie doesn't play any Iron Maiden songs, but there are a couple of Iron Maiden references that are fun.
Iron Maiden.
Execute them, bogus.
I would love to see if I could get it working, but as a kid, I had an Iron Maiden on rails shooter on the PC called Ed Hunter, and you're chasing Ed through a bunch of levels like a mental institution, hell, Egypt. And I remember the mental institution one because the inmates throw teddy bears at you.
And my dad loves Iron Maiden, so that's like the big one I grew
I
up
love
with.
I love Iron Maiden. Number of the Beast is or Number of the Beast and Run to the Hills. Hallowed be thy name.
That's a great one.
I am a sucker for the like vocals then music then vocals like that song does.
I like Fear of the Dark.
That's a pretty good
That
one.
that one gets played in the first Fear Street movie. That was cool.
Oh yeah. That one, so that first Fear Street movie cracked me up when they started playing Closer at the beginning. I don't know if
Oh,
you know
gotcha.
that one, but
Who did that one?
Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, gotcha.
It's the song playing at like the very beginning with the Maya Hawke cameo, and that is about like BDSM and rough sex. Well, so here's the connection. That song Closer has a remix called Closer Precursor. That remix is what's playing in the opening credits of Seven.
That's amazing.
He's not looking so good.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
It's a flesh wound. He's gonna be the next Pinhead.
He's speaking Russian. That's never a good sign.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever told you, but I talked to Noah about this. But I would actually also love to do um there's certain albums that would qualify for this channel. I'd love to do a discussion on.
Yeah, for sure.
There's an artist named King Diamond who does concept albums, uh, metal concept albums, and they're all ghost stories.
Mm, that's pretty cool. There is a Nine Inch Nails song. I think it's somewhat damaged. People can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it's that one. But there's me and my mom used to watched The Walking Dead like at a friend's house with a friend's
I
family.
think they use that
And,
song. Yeah.
yeah, this is like season 4 or 5,
No, I remember
and
because I remember that episode. I was like, Nine Inch Nails.
but I remember my friend Sierra was there, and she was like, because she was a Nine Inch Nails fan, and she was like, and remember this is when it was on AMC, and they still had more stricter censorship, and she was like, "Are they allowed to play this song?" And then the song cuts off at a certain point because it's before they could have too many like.
Well, I've got a more obscure one for you. I don't know if you remember this because I've never been able to find it, but there's an early Avengers trailer that uses "We're in This Together Now,"
Yes,
and
that's
that's a
correct.
Nine Inch Nails song.
Yeah, that's probably the first. I didn't grow up in the internet, so that's probably the first.
I
Was
grew
in
up
that
with all that
Avengers
stuff.
trailer.
I remember hearing a very censored version of "Closer" on the radio because the chorus of that song is "I want to fuck you like an animal," so they had to bleep it out. Somebody's gonna clip that out of context.
Of course, the other big one I know is "Hurt," but that's because of the Johnny Cash version, which I do prefer.
I am the one person. I love the Johnny Cash version. I prefer the Nine Inch Nails version.
uh, is it weird to you that when we see young digital de-aging thing where they put Millie Bobby Brown's face on the little girl with Max in this flashback, it's just a recast. I don't think she has a weird digital face. I
It
just
is
noticed
weird.
that.
Maybe it's because like we've only ever seen. I don't know.
We do spend a lot more time with little Eleven, to be fair, and she's supposed to be like close to the age she was in the first season, but I would have been fine with just recasting it. Like, I didn't need the digital face.
Yeah,
Um, this sequence is cool. I like the balloons popping with blood. Like
it's
that's
very
very
it.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, and it.
And I like this callback to season two.
Hmm. Well, and it's more effective when you can tell like we're on real sets, real locations. Like there's just a bit more hands-on effort into recreating this stuff. If this was all on a green screen, it wouldn't be as effective. I don't think.
And I'm a sucker for a good needle drop. This does really good needle drops. And then, of course, just real quick, the last thing I want to say on Nine Inch Nails, because I don't know if you know this, but Nine Inch Nails is really just one guy, and then he brings in a bunch of other musicians for like tour and everything. But that is Trent Reznor, who would go on under his name to do a lot of movie scores, especially for David Fincher. Uh, and the new Tron movie has a Trent Reznor score, and that just came out, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but I'm very excited. That's like the only thing I'm excited about for that movie.
What I've heard from it sounds cool.
Why do we keep trying to make Tron happen?
Because we must.
Um, and I the Social Network soundtrack is great. Um, I'll have to send it to you. He did a spin-off band, but they only did an EP and an album. It's called How to Destroy Angels. There's some really cool stuff on there.
Tyler was in the live chat and said he didn't really get the appeal of metal. For me, it's a spectrum. Like I like Metallica,
I
love
like
Iron Maiden. Like
I like music where people play instruments and it's not just a shitty computer regurgitating a beat.
yeah, but like there is some like death metal out there and like like screamo shit. Like that's not very appealing to me. Well, like I like
I will
lyrics.
find some.
I like
No,
coherent lyrics.
I have a limit. Everybody has their limits.
Mhm.
And I do delve a little bit into that. Like I've sent you Ice Nine Kills, but that's my limit.
Yeah, and I like what I've heard. Also, I don't mean to make it sound super like vanilla or whatever, but I think Iron Maiden is a really gateway. Like no, like they have
No,
legit
that's a great.
variety.
Yeah.
What and what you think of as metal, it's like give them a shot because they got variety.
Well, and like when I say metal, I'm an old school guy.
Yeah,
Sabbath, Metallica, Motorhead,
AC/DC.
a few songs.
Debatably.
That
Yeah.
that is the most you've heard one song, you've heard them all.
Jason. Put the gun down, Jason.
The lighting in this is so, why is it so blue?
That's because they're lanterns. That's like the only light source. At least this is well lit.
Now there are a couple bands, more modern bands that I like. Like I said, Ice Nine Kills, because they mix the horror with metal, or metal with horror. My two favorite things. Um, it's more rock, but I've really grown to like Foxy Shazam.
I need to listen to more of their stuff. I like the couple of songs I've heard.
What national treasure?
Nicolas Cage?
The show would be peak if they had Nick Cage.
That would be amazing. He could probably do it. Like,
Have you seen that like Jesus movie that he's doing?
I heard about it.
I don't know what the exact. I thought it was him playing Jesus, but I guess it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler, that's not that big of a step down from metal that we're talking about. That
Hmm.
leads right into Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Motorhead. Oh, AC/DC. I mean, I didn't insult them. Like, they've also admitted their songs all sound the same. That's not a bad thing. So the Carpenter's Son is set to. It
Is
doesn't
that this
have a.
year?
No. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's coming out this year. It's a French American horror film. I can't watch it. It's French.
Damn.
I can't find a plot synopsis.
There's like a long, convoluted, involved
So
way
all
to look at
IMDb
this
says is
movie.
family hiding in Roman Egypt. Son known as the Boy doubts guardian the carpenter, rebelling with mysterious powers. As he uses abilities, they face natural and divine horrors. Did an AI write that? What? That's not even a complete sentence.
But you had me at Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Have you seen Pig?
I still have not. I need to.
It's a really cool movie. The Dustin
Oh god.
and Eddie thing there is very season 2 when they're trapped
Hmm.
in that.
From the Demodogs. It's funny how when you come back to characters like this, it's like, oh yeah, I haven't seen these guys in like 40 minutes.
Yeah. People are getting their Superman steelbooks. This bullshit.
It's bullshit.
I don't like it.
I want one.
Yeah, it's funny. I went back and checked that link I sent you. They've taken the whole listing down.
Damn.
Just hoping I got my order in quick enough. I don't
Uh-oh.
like where this is going.
Not evil tentacles.
Who directed this? Sam Raimi?
Oh no. It's fine. It's Devil Snare. They're scared by sunlight. That's all you need.
You know what? The one thing I hate about the movie version of that scene.
What's that?
So I don't know. You've read the books, right?
Yeah, but not in a long
In
time.
the books, when Hermione realizes that it's they don't like the sun, like bright light or fire, and then she goes, "Wherever are we gonna get firewood?" And Ron looks at her and goes, "Are you a witch or not?" I have no idea what the special features are.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are on HBO Max now, except for the commentary. So the commentary might be, and even then, that's like I've heard that may not even be on the disc. Like it might only be on like the digital version for some stupid reason. I have to double check that, but
The whole release
yeah,
of this
but
movie has been very odd.
it's been very strange. But as far as I know, the commentary is the main thing that's not out until the physical release.
Wait, actually, I might be able to check here. Including Adventures in the Making of Superman, Lex Luthor. No, it doesn't say. It just says and more.
Yeah, and there's a bunch on HBO Max already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Adventures in the Making of Superman, that's like the hour.
Oh
I
yeah,
watched
yeah,
that
yeah.
when I watched that when I was on YouTube, and then they took it down.
I haven't watched that, but I don't know if you remember this, but like right after that came out, for weeks, all you heard was, "See, James Gunn is a dick. Him and Corn Sweat were fighting on set." And
That's not at all what was going on there. No, that's a great clip. Like
yeah,
that's what directing is. People have this weird thing where they're like, "Oh yeah, filmmaking must be a really easy, pleasant process, and people never yell or lose their temper."
no,
It's like that's not how they talked about this on Red Letter Media, but it's like there was this clip that went viral for some reason on the making of the '90s Dracula movie. This where
oh yeah.
Coppola and Gary Oldman have like a minor disagreement, and Gary Oldman walks off, and people are like what a scandal! Like that's
Wait
what
till you see the shit Stanley Kubrick pulled in the '70s.
right? Eddie, no, don't sacrifice yourself. Don't be a
Do a
victim of the formula.
do a backflip. This is one thing I am excited for, is to see how this changes Dustin, because they've
Yes.
really been talking about like Dustin is going to be changed.
Well, and yeah, okay, we've talked a lot about how predictable this was because it's formula. I still think it's right for the story.
No, I'm not complaining. When I
Yeah,
say that, I'm more making fun of the people who are like, I can't
that were
believe
shocked.
they killed Eddie. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh my god. My worst fear, school dances.
Ugh.
I've never seen a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Jareth brings up more of the stuff from the set of The Exorcist. Yeah. Hey, Jareth, good to see you. Now, I will say, that doesn't make that stuff okay. I'm glad we no longer pull that shit.
Right, but also, if James Gunn fired a real gun on set, like that would be
Can you imagine, like, actually hooking David Cornsweet up to, like, one of those harnesses that just, like, swings him around?
I talked about this on the Jaws commentary, but when they were the lady who's in the opening scene who gets eaten by the shark, when they were recording some extra ADR later of screaming, drowning, they just had her on a table and were just pouring her face and had her doing the screaming, and they're like, "Yeah, we had to get that or like ADR in post. If we did that today, it would be called water."
Yeah. And it's that tricky
Like,
thing,
oh my
right?
god,
Like that is not okay, but you also can make the argument that it made for better films.
it sounds real. And like she was fine. Like she
Yeah.
wasn't traumatized or critically injured or
Oh my
anything
god,
on the record.
he's right behind me, isn't he?
Bucks. It's time. Whoa.
Jamie is in something.
Jamie came to
Oh,
power.
he's in that Witchboard remake that I want to see.
Yes. That's another I keep forgetting. Is that out yet? Coming
No,
out? I always forget. Okay.
no, it's
Yeah,
available
but
for
that's
pre. You don't worry, you can pre-order that and Witchboard 2.
uh, oh my god. I've been putting together a list of like movies this year, horror movies that I still need to see that both have come out and still haven't come out yet. Uh that list is at 21 now. And I've
The
seen a
fuck
lot
have
of
you been
movie.
doing?
I've seen a lot of movie.
What is on your list?
Uh the Monkey Bringer Back and Together are big ones I missed
I
that I
keep
need to
forgetting you
hit
haven't
before the end
seen
of
The
the year.
Monkey.
The Toxic Avenger. But I also have stuff like Death of a Unicorn, which I might get to, I might not. I don't know. I heard it wasn't
I'm
great.
gonna be honest. It was fine.
Yeah. Also, Hell of a Summer, you hated, but I haven't seen that. Clown in a Cornfield, I've heard is really good. That's what I
I
need.
was shocked how much I liked that movie.
Yeah, you got a slasher this year you liked. And of
Uh,
course, I have some bad ones on the list I need to hit, like the Fear Street Prom Queen one,
Prom
uh,
Queen.
Prom Queen, the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. I still need to see. Also, have you seen the trailers for Bone Lake? That's another one that has.
No, I haven't heard of that. What is
That
that?
looks fun. That looks cool. Yeah.
Well,
It looks like it's kind of a similar setup to Barbarian, where it's like a couple goes to a resort, but there's another couple already there, like they're double booked, and then I don't know, and then shenanigans happen, but it looks crazy.
interesting.
Like
Yeah.
I can't tell if they're killing each other. I
Huh.
can't tell what's going on in that trailer, but it looks cool.
Uh, no. Well, and what blew my mind is Clown in a Cornfield is the guys that made Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that.
What?
Nope.
Oh, I lose track of some of the shit you haven't seen that I have to make you watch.
Yeah, you gotta write this shit down, man.
I should.
And once again, props to him for all this practical
No,
makeup.
this looks
It looks
great.
really cool. You can tell that's actually a dude.
I don't like what he's
Here.
doing with his hand there.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Ow.
the hero entrance.
Also, The Strangers Chapter 2, I keep forgetting is coming out like next week. I haven't seen Chapter 1 yet.
I haven't either. Although I have to say, I've been seeing clips of the press tour with that Madeline Pesh or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot more respect for her after hearing her talk about some of the shit. Like
Oh, really?
she is upfront and honest about Riverdale.
That's
She was like, I watched that pilot and I'm so sad about what that show turned into.
I'm not. It sounds hilarious. I need to watch it.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see as an actress, like you want to be in.
Yeah. Well, and The Strangers Chapter 1 didn't get the best reception. Having said that, I don't know if you've noticed, like, they've put a lot into marketing that movie. I've been seeing ads for it a lot, posters and shit, where I'm like, I can't tell yet if that's confidence or just
Oh, I haven't seen
major.
anything for 2.
I've been seeing a lot of ads and shit. And
Okay.
posters. I don't know. But
Because I remember
it's
seeing
like,
a lot of for 1.
That's true. And this was pushed back so much. Remember, this was supposed to come out the same year.
You know?
And then Yeah, I don't know. Do you think there's like it, there's a chance that's at least better than chapter one, right?
So, because
Or
Tyler
is it
has talked to
poor?
me a little bit about that, and he says that the first one feels like the first third of a slasher movie. If this is the second third of a slasher movie, it could be better just because you're in the meat of it. But
Maybe.
I just, I don't think that, like, because even the first The Strangers isn't that great. Like, that's just a concept that is not amazing. I don't know why we keep doing it.
Or why we did it as a trilogy. But in
He's
the
doing the
ads I've
Captain America
seen,
thing.
woo, go Eddie, fuck up.
Uh oh.
Um, but in the ads I've seen though, it looks like a lot of this one is gonna be what's her name, Madeline Pesh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be her in a hospital for a lot of it.
Oh,
Maybe
good.
this will be the good one. Like
Is this going to be Rennie Harlan's Halloween 2?
maybe it's better than prior Halloween twos. Maybe this is the one that does it. I don't know why we keep fucking up the slasher of the hospital premise, but maybe this will be the one.
I got to show you See No Evil 2. That was pretty fun, and it takes place in a morgue. Jared says he's excited for Chapter 2. He likes Chapter 1. I'll
Oh
probably
my
watch.
god.
I should watch Chapter 1 this year.
Where is it streaming?
Stars.
Ugh.
That's why I never watched it. I thought it would come to Peacock, and then it just never did.
Stars, you canceled Ash vs. Evil Dead. You don't deserve
No, I'm not.
more original content.
No, but what I am excited for, and we got to do it soon, is Demon Knight is on Peacock, and that movie's amazing.
Sadie Sink's reaction there is really good.
Yeah.
11. How'd you get here? 11 just says, I piggybacked from the pizza box. Like, what?
That's fine.
Bucks.
Trick or
Whoa,
treat,
some music.
Max.
Yeah, it's a shame he couldn't be in the season set around. Stars.
Stars.
It's the showdown of the century. Oh no, is he gonna monologue?
So, this just popped in my head. On that side profile shot, unfortunately, when he's talking, he looks a little bit like remake Freddy, and I don't like it.
Yeah. At least he doesn't have any CGI on his face.
Yeah. You know what? It's the most obvious casting in the world. Make him Freddy.
I'd be fine with it.
I found a YouTube channel that actually covered the Friday the 13th comics, which is what got me in wanting to do something on them. Apparently, part of the reason that Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash 2 sucks is that was envisioned as a 12-issue series and it got cut down to 6. So they had to condense.
Because I think I've seen that like thumbnail float around being recommended to me, like the Jason X comics are weird.
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should watch that.
Yeah. I'd love to cover those. I didn't realize that Jason versus Jason X is a 2-issue story, though. That's unfortunate.
But if you read the books,
it is insane. Jason X just is a a line, and apparently Brian Fuller, before he left, said that if they made it far enough, he'd love to do in space stuff.
That'd be amazing.
We were
I am
robbed.
a little I'm a little surprised in that like early 2000s era that to my knowledge Uber Jason wasn't like a guest character in any video game. Like
You
it's
know,
right there.
I didn't realize this. You know what game he is a guest in?
What's that?
Multiverses.
That's true. Yeah.
No, I knew Jason was. Uber Jason is though. There is
Hell yeah.
also a Jack Kirby pitch book that Topps wrote or published, and I think he was involved in a little bit of it. But Jason shows up in an issue, which means that Jack Kirby was involved in a book featuring Jason Voorhees.
That's beautiful.
Ew. Don't say that. Why say that?
Get out of my face.
Oh. Hey, we're back in the red.
Yay.
Is this what they meant by red rum?
Yes. Now I'm imagining like this setting, but on the 90s miniseries budget.
Yes.
Oh no, she looks like Jesus.
Do you get it? What would Zack Snyder's Stranger Things look like?
I thought you were gonna say, what does Zack Snyder's Passion of the Christ look like? I mean, I'd watch it.
I'd also watch that.
But obviously, I'd expect a lot more slow mo. Yeah, I don't know if because Cap and Austin on Geekvolution are doing the Watchmen Ultimate Cut tonight, right? I don't know if that started yet, but I remember thinking like there is a chance they finish the Ultimate Cut while we're still doing this.
I can check.
But I don't know if they've actually started yet. Because that is a lot. I've never seen it. I've only seen the director's cut.
Yeah, I don't need the Black Freighter stuff. Especially if it's going to be animated. That's just weird.
It is weird. I have a DVD of that like by itself that I should watch, but I don't know.
They have not started.
Okay, God, that is going to be a late night for that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't agree with Austin on that movie, but it should be an interesting discussion.
He made you. We made them. Eleven. I get what you're trying to do, trying to appeal to his light side or whatever. But nah, this guy was a sociopath from day one. You're not gonna turn this guy. He was just an ordinary mediocre man. Oh, don't say that. Why say that?
Nah, he's talking about Brenner. That's deserved.
It's mean. And okay, you were earlier saying you think Eddie was only as popular as he was because a lot of people found him attractive, and he was instantly like a new heartthrob. There is another quarter of the internet that's really into Vecna.
Yeah.
that added to the popularity of the season too.
I know a few people. Tyler wants to know what our opinions on the Watchmen movie are. I like it a lot. It's not a perfect adaptation, but I think it's just a movie. It's fine. It's pretty good.
It's this weird thing where it's like more stylized for that. Like when I read that comic, I picture like a 70s grit to it.
Yeah.
From a very particular filmmaker sensibility that Zack Snyder is not. But if you made that movie in the the visual effects were not there yet. Like
Yeah.
it would be very comparable. So even if you have issues with the style or whatever, that movie was still made at the perfect time. Where like those visual effects still hold and are really impressive, and in some ways it was just kind of made at the perfect time, just visually speaking. And it's faithful enough. Most
I
of the
think
cast
as
is
an
great.
adaptation, it misunderstands some stuff, but as a movie, it's good.
It's still watchable. I can't speak to the theatrical cut. I
I've
have
seen
not
that
seen the
so long.
theatrical.
There's no
Me too.
point. The director's cut is definitive.
Yeah, but I first see the theatrical cut on TV. Like
Oh,
that's
I
when I first
saw.
watched that movie as a
So
TV edit.
funny story. I saw that in theaters, and it blew my mind because I'd never seen anything like it.
I thought and I had never heard of the comic, but when those trailers came out in front of like the Dark Knight or whatever, I thought it looked incredible.
That
I was like,
that
whoa,
first trailer with that Smashing Pumpkin song, one of the
still holds up.
greatest trailers of all time.
That song exists thanks to Batman and Robin,
I know, it's beautiful.
and you know what? It was a much better fit for Watchmen.
It's also a better remix than the original song.
Mhm.
Tyler, wait, people find Vecna attractive. That is correct.
That's the internet for you. You don't have to look deep.
Oh my god. Wait. Okay, hold on, because this has never watched the extended cut. Is that the director's cut that you've never watched, or the ultimate cut?
Yeah,
Because it'd be
just for
crazy
clarity.
if you've never even seen the director's cut.
Yeah, for clarity, the director's cut's what, like 10 or 15 minutes longer. It's just it has some key scenes put back in, like Hollis Mason, the original Night, his death scene was cut out of the theatrical version. So there's like a few key scenes put back in. The ultimate cut has the animated Tales of the Black Freighter segment in, and that's like 4 hours long. So yeah, that I still
So
haven't seen start to finish.
the director's cut is 24 minutes longer than the theatrical cut, and then the ultimate cut is 29 minutes longer than the director's cut.
And then when Zack Snyder made Justice League, he said, "I can top that, damn it."
Because I think I have seen that ultimate cut once. The problem is the switch to animation is really jarring, and I think it fucks with the pacing of that movie. That movie was not made to have an animated movie in the middle of it.
Well, and I think they also did shoot a lot of extra supplemental material, like fake interviews and stuff
Mm-hmm.
with the Minutemen or whatever. But that's not put in the ultimate cut. Like that's still just bonus material.
Yeah.
Like that's what the Tales of the Black Friday probably should have always been, is just bonus material. Oh my god, is this a hate crime?
Yes.
I say this as Eddie's getting torn apart by bats.
That's a hate crime. I don't know the actual runtimes, Tyler.
Yeah, I think the theatrical cut was like 2.5 hours. And what's funny is the Blu-ray I have of Watchmen is just the director's cut. Like it doesn't
I
even
do.
have the theatrical
Yeah,
going on.
I think mine is just the theatrical too, or the director's,
The director's
and it has the like moving. Uh,
and
I can't think
let
of
me
the
see
word
if
for
it's
it, but
lenticular cover.
yes, that's it.
Speaking of shit I can't afford right now, but I want to get, even though it's not 4K, the Watchmen Blu-ray Ultimate Cut Collector's Edition, the one that comes with the comic that DJ has,
Yes.
is currently $37 on Amazon. I kind of want it.
Well, and I'm sad. Part of the reason I've never upgraded Watchmen is only the ultimate cut is in 4K as far as I know,
Oh,
and
weird.
B, that's an early 4K. There's not a big upgrade from the Blu-ray,
Okay, well that's good to know.
so I'll
Yeah,
just stick
because
with my Blu-ray until they redo it.
I just have the standard Blu-ray. That's something I would think for like an anniversary. I would think Zack Snyder would go back to and want to give
I think that's
more
more on
proper
Warner
release.
Brothers.
Sure.
I also think the thing with Watchmen too is you have to give it credit for it. It made like they did it and it's comprehensible.
Yeah, for being an unfilmable comic, I think it turned out decent. I also maintain that if they had put the director's cut in theaters and not the theatrical cut, probably gets better critical reviews. I think it gets a warmer reception from the start.
I'll probably listen to the rewind as like a podcast when I'm grinding out a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that a lot lately. The Superman Returns one is so good.
Oh yeah, that was a blast.
To be fair, I also wouldn't want to have to sit there and watch Superman Returns, so you know.
Yeah.
She's freaking
Dude,
out.
I was in the mood to rewatch Superman Returns. I was like, you know what? I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I'm kind of ready for a shot. I didn't get around to it.
Is that in your blue set there?
Yeah, Superman Returns is on that as well as the first 4 movies.
You know what pisses me off? So they did that 4K Steelbook set for the Reeves movies, but you can only buy it in the box set. I just want the first one.
Yeah.
Because that first one has a beautiful Steelbook. And I don't like 2 and 3, and then 4 is good, but that's not a 4K worthy movie.
There's not much they can do with that.
No. And that's like the Batman movie Steelbook set is on sale right now. I only want the last 2. This is some anime logic bullshit.
It's the power of love, John. But this
Yeah,
is the payoff.
that is anime logic. That's not a criticism, by the way.
Yeah, this is the payoff to his arc. He's finally telling her.
Well,
I wish it didn't take this long, but all right.
that's the power of love. You have to wait till they're in danger.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be romantic, but it sounds creepy. It's like, I loved you the day we met, in everyday sense. It's like, really? That's kind of weird.
Tyler says, wait, you only like Forever and Robin. And I mean, 89's okay. I don't need to own that on physical media. I go back to Forever and Batman and Robin more than I do 89 and that shit show Returns.
Beautiful movie.
It's fine. I don't like how many tentacles are in this show.
When Mike tells her, like, you can do anything, you can move mountains, makes me think there's a great Key and Peele sketch where he's like this football player who just won a big game, and he's like, "Kids, you can do anything, follow your dreams." He, like, takes the mic, he's like, "Kids, you can fly, get on the roof and jump." And then there's like a press conference after where he's like, "Oh, I didn't think people were gonna take that literally. I apologize for any tragedies that may have occurred."
That's beautiful.
You can fly. Oh fuck.
They're going through it right now.
Yeah, everybody's getting fucked up. Poor Eddie has been being eaten by these bats for like 30 minutes.
No, that's what's so dumb about this is like, because earlier Jason had that gun on Lucas for like an hour while we were off.
It's, when you think about it too hard, it's like, wait, like, I get why we're cross-cutting, but there are so many subplots going on right now.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Tyler. Just Returns is my least favorite Batman movie of all time.
Whoa. Yay, we avenged Bob, kind of, by fucking up a Demodog.
Didn't we avenge Bob in season 2 by sending them all back?
Oh. Yeah,
You know, it'd be real.
finished avenging.
You know what they should do? Because I don't remember if they've already done this, but in season 5, when they're exploring the Upside Down, they should just find whatever's left of Barbara's body, and like Demodogs are feeding on it.
Or she's like mutated as giant monster that Nancy has to kill.
Yes, that's how Nancy dies, killed by Barb.
We talked over it, but when 11 pushed Vecna back and his like arms and legs were outstretched, he looked a little like Jim Carrey's Grinch, and that was kind of unfortunate.
Well,
Oh my god, he has a flamethrower. Oh
would
yeah,
you?
and these guys have been strangled by tentacles for 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Would you like that in original recipe or extra crispy?
More of a medium rare kind of guy.
Is that how you like your steak?
I had, dude, one time. Have you ever been are you a Denny's guy?
I've never been to Denny's.
They're all right. Like their breakfasts are decent, but I got a steak there one time that they fucked up. It was
Oof.
like, that was like the coldest steak I've ever eaten in my life.
I'm also a medium
not
rare. Occasionally, I'll go full rare. Um, it is really easy to fuck that up.
Yeah.
And like a lot of my family wants it like well done. I'm like, you have ruined that steak.
No, those poor Demogorgons all injured. Put the gun down, Hopper. It's suffered enough.
This is admittedly kind of badass, but that sword also doesn't look real.
No. This is so goofy. Look, this is his redemption for Hellboy, damn it. He's like, I just want to hold a sword and kill a monster with it.
This is his Conan the Barbarian audition. I'm shocked we haven't brought that back.
Yeah, I think that's tied up in rights bullshit, because Arnold really wanted to come back.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I watched Red Sonja. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Because that's where he's not Conan. He plays,
No, not that. The new one.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about the new one. That came and went.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty good.
You liked it?
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
That has somebody in it, like somebody I know. Is it Red Sonja herself?
Somebody you used to know.
Yeah.
There was some stuff in the trailer that looked questionable, but I thought it could be fun.
It was a very predictable but simple movie. Oh, so back like in the early days of the channel coming back, or when we started, we covered a movie called A Classic Horror Story on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. But the girl that plays Red Sonja is in that. I don't remember anything about that movie now, but
is she in that Revenge movie?
Yes.
From the director who made The Substance? Okay, I still need to see that.
It's fine. I thought The Substance was remarkably better.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I also made the mistake one time I ordered a hamburger steak at a place I went to for breakfast. And I thought, oh, it's just like a steak, so I got it rare. That's how I discovered I don't like pink hamburger. But my grandma on my mom's side, apparently when she was making hamburgers, she would just like take a piece of the raw and just pop it in her mouth.
Ugh. Don't do that.
I don't know how
it's not the same as raw cookie dough.
I don't know how people do that. Oh, dude. I can fuck up a thing of raw cookie dough. That shit's so good. If it kills me, it's worth it. Uh,
Wait,
this
where
is a
did
Zack
Wednesday?
Snyder shot.
Yes.
Robert, since we're
Behind.
in the slow mo, are you excited to watch Wednesday?
Sure. Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Oh, you've got the Robin Funko behind you.
Yeah, she's got the Molotov
That's
cocktail, so that's
awesome.
pretty cool. Yeah, they did a 3-pack with her, Steve, and Vecna that I kind of wish I got, but I got these two on their own. But yeah, I got Steve next to her with the axe that he has in this episode.
That's so
So
cool.
yeah, I need to get more of those.
This is my second favorite like Steve design.
Yes, this is his coolest look since, like, you're never gonna top the baseball bat,
Yeah.
sunglasses, rubber. Like, you're never gonna top that. That is peak Steve.
Okay, so I lied. This is my third favorite. I don't know if this counts, but I'm counting it. His Halloween costume in season 2.
Sure.
I don't like that episode, but that is a great outfit.
I thought you were gonna say his Scoops Ahoy uniform from 3.
I
Or
mean that
Scoop,
is
but it,
that is iconic. Like
yeah. Uh, this scene is awesome, but it's also like, damn it, Nancy, shoot him in the head. Have
you
you ever
should
seen
have
a
went for
zombie
the
movie?
head.
Oh,
I don't know how the hell they're gonna beat him next season.
with the power of love.
They have the power of God and anime on their side.
You son of a bitch. And now this
Shut
guy's
up.
redeemed. Yay.
Push him out of the helicopter.
Hero shot. I like the look on their face, like, oh, we might have fucked up because he's gone. No, and this scene I think is great. The acting's great. It's very emotional. I do really like these two together, Eddie and Dustin.
Yeah.
And once I found out after the fact, like, who it's based on and the inspiration for the story, it's like, oh yeah, all leading here because he is
Don't
inspired.
don't worry, they'll bring him back as Vecna's vampire servant in the next season.
Yeah. At most, I think there'll be like a dream sequence or something that he
No,
gets a cameo. We'll see.
because I don't know if you remember this, but that was a really popular
Yeah.
fan theory. It's like y'all are coping.
When he's dead, because I'm gonna graduate. But he is inspired by the West Memphis Three. These were 3 young people in the '90s who were falsely accused of like murder of these young children, and one of the guys was who was the oldest, who was 18 at the time, was falsely sentenced to death, but never died. But he was on death row for almost 20 years before they finally let them out. It's crazy.
We as a
Um,
human race should be embarrassed.
yeah, and these were guys who were into like heavy metal shit. Like, this happened in the early, and there was no physical evidence that but people were like, they did it. They're Satanists. Lock them up. And almost 20 years later, when we had more technology, for DNA testing and stuff, they're like, yep, these weren't the guys. They didn't do it. So I guess we can let them out now. So, and I mean, I'm glad they're still alive. Like, I'm glad they're doing fine now. But and this scene, the guy who plays Lucas, I think he really sells it. And I think she really sells this moment when she says, "I can't see," because her eyes have been pushed in. Like that's a tangible consequence I need. If we bring her back, it's like have her be blinded. Have there be something permanent she has to deal with.
Steve has a little moment here when they put it together, like what's happened, uh,
Mm-hmm.
that I really like. This is
the way
fucked.
the way Jason dies is so beautiful. Like,
Jesus.
and in his final moments, he thinks he's right. Probably,
Yeah.
he just got ripped open by hell. Like, how else is he gonna process that? Yeah, I do. I don't remember if they addressed it or not. Are there like any other casualties concerning this? Because
I feel like there'd have to be, right?
yeah. Well, that's what makes this season unique with where it leaves off compared to the previous ones. Is like, oh, the cat's out of the bag now. Like this is a thing we can keep secret anymore. But we'll see how much the status quo in 5,
Yeah,
or how much back
because I
if
haven't
there's any
watched any of the
backtracking.
trailers other than that
Just look at
first.
this.
Yeah, because I haven't watched any of the trailers. I'm gonna go in blind. Um, but just the set photos I've seen, that's not the set photos aren't the status quo I would think you'd have in a season where everybody knows.
But there's also a time skip, so we'll
Yeah.
see. Hawkins just got fucked up.
Yeah, no. Max is dead. It has been like 5 minutes.
She is clinically dead.
But don't worry, Magic Girl here is going to
People can
revive her.
people can clinically die for a long time before they're revived. I do think it's the sequence is more drawn out than it needs to be.
How does she know she can do this? Why can she do this?
Because you can.
That's not an answer. That's not how writing works.
I don't disagree that it couldn't be explained better. I've
No,
just always seen
it
this as,
shouldn't
yeah,
be here. This
jump
is
start.
plot armor.
No, to be clear, I'm not saying it's perfectly executed. I don't love this or anything. I'm just glad that Max survived. And I need to see how the story plays out in 5. But I also do think the sequence is drawn out more than it needs to be.
Well, like
And
I
like so,
said, they unless somebody is decapitated or torn into little pieces, then they can't die. You have opened Pandora's box.
I need to see the season first. I have nothing else to say on this. But hello in the live chat. Welcome. Were you gonna read that?
Snag. I'm just gonna call you Pez. He's wearing his Hellfire T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
Who's with me? I don't have one, but Robert is wearing
yeah.
a Stranger Things shirt.
I am wearing a Stranger Things shirt. It's pretty cool. It's the season 2 poster. Topper. I like it.
Oh, that's cool.
My sister has a Hellfire Club T-shirt.
Oh,
She's a big
nice.
Stranger Things fan. Leaving Hawkins coming in soon. Oh, why is everybody leaving? And that could be a cool status quo if like this is we've always talked about like this being about a small town, death of a small town, like what the mall did in season 3. Like it could be cool to see a more desolate Hawkins, like a more abandoned Hawkins than we've ever seen before in the show. We'll see. But that could be a cool status quo.
So to be fair, they are already covering it up by saying it was an earthquake.
Hmm. The death toll stands at 22. That's not bad. Officials expect those numbers to rise. Oh. But also what I was referring to, just to get ahead of it, like the final shot of the season is like the upside down opening and like soot or whatever, and then it's like, okay, how much is that? We'll get to it when we get to it. But it's like, how much is that going to be a factor in season 5, or do we kind of walk that back? We'll see.
I feel like they're gonna just wave that away.
Yeah, and I do like though that the whole satanic panic thing, like that hasn't gone away. It's actually gotten worse.
Yeah.
Because now Eddie, everybody thinks, yep, he did it. What have they done to deserve so much suffering? Uh, Incompetence? They're now calling it a doorway into hell. What is this, Doom?
So here in a minute, we're gonna get a line from Jonathan that just makes me go, "Shut the fuck up."
Which line?
Uh, I think it's when they're rebuilding Winona Ryder's house or something. There's that line about like who's gonna be in charge, Steve. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? Where did that come from?
Yeah, that's definitely a teasing. Yeah, we're probably gonna break them up.
Good. I've been together too
We'll
long as it
see.
is.
Hey, the gang's all back together.
Only to split up in the next season again.
I do think Mike and Nancy's mom might get a bit more play in the final season. I hope she
Did
gets
we?
some
I
good
feel
stuff to
like
do.
we've heard that before
Yeah,
for the season.
because yeah, well, of course, season 3 did that weird thing with her and Billy to give her something to do, but now she
I'm
might be more
blanking.
involved
That
with the plot.
actress, isn't she in something that we've talked about recently?
Yeah, what was it? Like she's been in stuff. I think it's one thing we talked about was the Let the Right One remake, Let Me In. That's something that came up.
Cara Buono. Yeah, I think it was Let Me In, but she's also in Hulk. Oh,
Oh yeah, who's she in that?
she is Bruce's mom.
Wild. I forgot that. And I rewatched that movie pretty recently.
I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
It's pretty good.
Oh, she's in an episode of Castle. Oh no, she was on Supergirl.
Oh. Did you know that the actress who played Castle's daughter was in Life of Chuck?
Yes.
Cool. I didn't know if you recognized her or not.
Yep. No, I remember seeing she was cast, and I was like, oh, I've only seen that movie once, and now I'm struggling to remember who she played. But
She's Chuck's mom. She's only in one
yes, that's it.
when he's a kid.
No, there's a lot of those names I was excited to see, and then they're like one scene, but it's also always a good scene.
Mm-hmm. It's what. Have you seen any of David Desmalchin, Polka Dot Man? Any of his interview show that's been out? Oh,
Uh,
hey, Josh.
uh,
Well, that's on camera forever.
I have not. I've been meaning to. It's a really interesting concept.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I watched the one with Nathan Fillion, and the way and Nathan Fillion was like, "Oh, I just saw like Molly, I think is her name." He's like, "I just saw Molly's movie, Life of Chuck," and I was like, "Who the fuck is he talking about?" So that's when I looked up the cast list and figured out that she was on Castle and I
Yeah.
was in that movie for a scene.
Which
It was just
interview was
funny
this?
because
Sorry,
the David Desmalchin one,
with
Grave
who?
Conversation,
No, but who was he
great
talking to?
Nathan Fillion.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah, because that's why he's like, "Yeah, I just saw Molly's movie," and I was like, "Who's he talking about?"
She was in something else recently too. No, I like her as an actress. I wish she was got a chance to do more.
I I hope she becomes a Flanagan regular. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, she's in Guardians 3. I think she's just like a small role, but yeah, she's a member of the Ravagers probably at the end there.
Oh, cool. Hope she shows up in the DCU somewhere.
Yeah. She's also in Doctor Sleep.
There's a lot of Flanagan regulars in Doctor Sleep. I didn't spot because I haven't seen that movie in a while, and that's where I saw. But like Rose the Hat's whole crew, like those are all Flanagan friends and
You say
regulars.
it's funny you say that. She's one of the ghosts at the end.
That's funny.
And then I don't know if you've seen it, but that animated movie Superman Unbound.
Oh, okay.
She plays Supergirl, and
Oh,
Stana Katic, who played in Castle as well, is Lois Lane in that.
I did not know that. Yeah, I knew she was Talia in Arkham City,
Yeah,
but I didn't know she was Lois. Yeah, I haven't seen Superman Unbound. I don't know if it's any good, but
I don't
I
even know
should
what
watch
that's
it.
about.
That's the Brainiac one.
Oh, okay. Well, and it's funny. Then Stana Katic also came in to do Wonder Woman for those newer
Yeah,
DC movies,
sure.
and she's kind of doing that same vague accent, and it's
It's
not.
like the same voice she did as
It
Talia.
doesn't work.
I don't know. I saw that Justice Society movie and was really let down. I was hyped for that, and I didn't think it was
Yeah,
good.
it's not.
I still haven't seen those Crisis movies or the other ones in that universe.
I
I
saw the
stopped
first
it.
two Crisis, and then I forgot to watch the third one.
Did you ever? Did you watch the second Watchmen? Did you see any
No,
parts of that?
I didn't even realize that came out. I forgot. I didn't
I
really like
saved
the
it for
first
those.
part.
Yes, Tyler. Matthew Lillard is in Life of Chuck. Only for one scene, but it's a great scene.
It's
You should
so
definitely
good.
watch Life of Chuck.
I have that
It's so
movie
good.
pre-ordered because it comes out like next week. I should probably cancel it, but I want it. It's my favorite movie of the year.
This is a nice little payoff with Robin. I like this scene.
Yeah, I. It's just me being a picky eater. I would not eat these.
Nope.
For one thing, I don't like soft bread.
You have like a fire pit in the backyard, and you just stick a loaf on a stick and just
Yeah,
hold
I
it
do
up
that before I eat a soft bread sandwich.
there.
Tyler wants to know what your favorite movie of the year is.
Probably Life of Chuck.
That's why you got to make a letterbox so you can make a list.
I told you I'll get to it. Yeah, like I said, there aren't a lot of movies this year where I've been like, "Oh my god, that was amazing," but there have been a lot of pretty good ones. Like there have been a lot of movies I've liked.
There have been
Um,
3 for me. Superman, obviously,
I like Superman a lot.
Sinners, and Life of Chuck.
Hmm, yeah, all
Everything
of
else
those.
was either really good, pretty good, it was okay, or dear God, why did I watch that? But to this year's credit, there haven't been very many like dear God.
Yeah, I still have some movies I need to catch up on for my bottom 5, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
My top 5, on the other hand, I am going to have an extensive list of honorable mentions.
yeah. There's definitely a couple of honorable mentions on here for me. I wish Together was a little bit higher, but see, this is why
Uh,
I don't think like obviously it will be a different status quo. I don't think everybody will know about the Upside Down at least right away because everyone's just calling it an earthquake.
yeah, this scene is great. This is one of
No,
Dustin's best scenes in the entire
uh,
series.
got Gayton. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but is a wonderful
X
actor.
X his ass off here.
Yeah, we should put Stanek Haddock in the DCU and make her be on screen with Nathan Fillion.
Oh no. Who's a I don't know, she can be Star Sapphire. Like
Yeah,
who's a Lancer she can be. But no, I really like the scene of him because it's a fucked situation. Like you just let this guy just not know and be miserable, think Eddie might still be alive, or do you just break it to him? And that's like this is a really mature moment for him because it takes a lot out of him to say, "Yeah, I was with him. He died. He's not coming." This is a great speech. He's also smart in leaving out details. He doesn't say Eddie died fighting a swarm of vampire bats in another dimension. He leaves some details out, which is probably for the best. What are you laughing at?
I'm gonna send it to you. I don't want to say it on stream.
uh We're back where it all started.
Well, yeah, you left it abandoned for a year. What'd you think was going to happen?
That's fine. They can clean all that up in 2 seconds.
I understood that reference.
I've seen Mike's room look worse than this.
I
Uncalled for,
don't
Nancy.
believe you.
Yay, a cleaning montage. I do remember getting here and thinking, oh, is Argyle going to be like part of the crew now? But apparently he's not.
I'm shocked he's not, but I'm glad that he's not.
He's not as annoying as Russian pilot
No,
guy. Like, I
he's
do think
much
Argyle
better.
has. Yeah, I think he has some funny moments, but I don't need him to come back.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, it just highlights like a miscommunication thing, just because he has not been around for any of the Steve stuff.
I mean, even
Last
in
couple
season
seasons.
2 when he was around, Steve was a capable leader. This is the most awkward conversation of all time.
I think you could have broken them up at the end of the.
They should have broken up at the end of season 3. Liar.
Did you see Josh's thing in the
Yeah, oops.
general chat? It's all good.
It's fine.
He's not gonna stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not murderers, Will. Maybe Vecna
That's
can
not
be
true.
reformed.
Well, see, the way you reform him is you kill him and then let 11 restart his heart.
Yeah, but that wouldn't redeem him necessarily.
But he paid his due, then we'll just send him along on his merry way. Remember spin the bottle? That's not how that game works either.
Why is everybody always so sad all the time?
I can't see David Harbour now without seeing the like 600 times they had to try to get the your grandma scene. That's not true. That is slightly true. You guys have the same haircut.
They match. It is funny that he was more in shape when he played Santa Claus than he was in Stranger Things season 3.
That's true. If you like this content, please consider hitting that subscribe and or like button, and click on the link in the description to check out our Patreon. Have a good night, everybody.